To reach those financial dreams you've been eyeing, it's crucial to master the art of frugality and saving. The more you save, the quicker you can kiss debt goodbye, purchase your first home, build a solid investment portfolio, or accomplish any other financial goals. Use these money-saving tricks and tips to start saving today and pave the way for long-term financial success. Number 1. Focus on recurring expenses. There are numerous ways to trim your expenses, but the biggest bang for your buck comes from identifying those big, regular costs. Take a deep dive into your bank statement and scrutinize everything you bought in the past year. Then, see how much you could save by, for example, refinancing your mortgage, shopping around for insurance, and the like. Set aside a day for this exercise and you'll discover you can save a ton. Even if you're happy with your current service providers, cell phone, internet, etc., ask if they have a more affordable option, as they don't always offer this information to current customers. And remember, every little bit helps, but it's those big recurring expenses that offer the most fertile ground for boosting your savings. Number 2, make a budget. The foundation of any financial strategy is the budget. Crafting a budget can help you prioritize your spending and strike a balance between saving and spending throughout the year. By examining all of your credit card statements, bills, bank statements, and account statements, you can tally up every single expense you have, including your rent or mortgage, as well as insurance, transportation, and electricity. With this information, you can subtract these expenses from your income, whether it comes from a full-time or part-time job, pension, government benefits, investments, or any other source of income you may have. So, it's a good idea to review your budget at least once a year, especially if your financial situation changes significantly. And keep in mind, if your expenses outweigh your income, think about what you can cut or reduce to achieve your saving goals. Number 3, ditch plastic for cash. Another way to cut costs is to use greenbacks for your daily expenses. Many people mindlessly swipe their credit or debit card and end up overspending, but cash forces you to be mindful of your spending. Plus, cash acts as a guardrail against overindulging, as you can't spend what you don't have. You could also try the envelope method, leaving your cards at home when shopping. With this technique, you assign certain amounts of cash to categories like gasoline and groceries, and store the cash in envelopes. Once an envelope is empty, you can't use that category for the month. Number 4, practice the art of frugality. Have you ever tried to go a full day without spending a single cent? If not, why not give it a shot? The goal of this challenge is to avoid using any money for a full 24 hours. It may sound daunting, but it's actually easier than you might think. Just be sure to plan ahead and choose a weekday when the temptation to splurge is lower. To make the most of this frugal day, try biking or walking to work, packing your own lunch, and taking advantage of any free coffee your workplace might offer. When you get home, resist the urge to head to the grocery store. Instead, whip up a healthy, nourishing dinner and then curl up with a free ebook or streaming movie. You might be surprised by how much money you save. Feeling up for an extra challenge? Try going a whole week without spending a single dime. Sure, there will be things you'll miss, but you'll also discover plenty of things you can live without. Number 5, set savings targets. Setting savings goals is a powerful tool for saving money. Think about the things you want to save for, like a dream vacation, your dream wedding, or a comfortable retirement. Determine how much you'll need and how long it will take to reach your goal. If you're saving for your children's education or your own retirement, consider investing your savings in a long-term investment account. While investing carries some risk, it also has the potential for growth as the market expands and can be a good choice for goals that are far in the future. To improve your saving habits, set fun, achievable short-term goals that are big enough to keep you from spending your savings immediately. Examples might include a new cell phone or holiday gifts. Achieving these small goals will give you a sense of accomplishment and make the reward of saving more immediate, helping you build and maintain your saving habits over time. Number 6, be a fickle consumer. If you're a brand loyalist, meaning you consistently purchase from a particular company, watch out. chances are that company is aware of your tendency to not compare prices as closely as other potential customers, and they may be taking advantage of your devotion, or even worse, giving you a raw deal by charging you uncompetitive prices. So don't let your feelings for a seller cloud your judgment, as you might find a more reasonable option. Remember that simply hinting that you might leave can often lead to better offers and better treatment from your provider. As they know, it's generally more economical to retain customers than acquiring new ones. And if they can't offer you a discount or a free upgrade, don't be discouraged. There are likely other companies ready to offer you a sweet deal as a new customer. Number 7. Keep your impulses in check. 8MS credit cards and online shops have made it so simple to blow money, especially on things we crave but don't really need. As we draw closer to the desire to purchase something, our self-control dwindles until we finally give in. Studies have even shown that self-control can be like a muscle that becomes exhausted when overworked. In reality, it's the self-control of poorer consumers that tends to get used up faster, as they're more exposed to making difficult financial decisions over and over again. It's not that poor people have less self-control than wealthy people. We all have the same amount of self-control. It's just that for those in poverty, every choice, like buying soap, requires self-control, and it's through these small decisions that their self-control drains more quickly. So if you're intrigued by something, it's advisable to delay it for at least a day before buying it. You can even wait 30 days if it's a big, unnecessary purchase. If you follow this method, it's possible that after that time, your desire to buy will have evaporated. Another way to curb the desire to buy is to determine how many hours of work the cost of that purchase represents. By doing this, you'll probably realize the item isn't worth it and reconsider the purchase. If you manage to control your money and savings correctly, you'll feel a greater sense of control over your financial life. And while money may not bring happiness, living in poverty isn't ideal in our modern society either. So when you're able to manage your finances, pay your debts, and invest your savings, we can't guarantee you'll be overjoyed, but you'll be able to enjoy financial security that will give you flexibility for the most important things in life, like health, family, friends, and love. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you liked it, don't forget to share it with your friends and family and subscribe to see more content like this. Take care and see you next time.